Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. This is what I love and can't stop loving. Making music till 2 a.m. I live for the basses. I live for the mastering. I live for the phase shifts. Everyone says get a 9 to 5 job, but I spend my days in the studio every hour, every day, overthinking bass lines. Shit. Am I live? Shit, oh. Yo, what's up? Yo, Benjamin. What's up? You good? Yo. Okay, wait up. Get wasted at parties till 7 in the morning. Oh, I missed Showtech. Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry, I've been sick. There, it's open. Oh. Oh, God. All right, today I'm just gonna chill back. I was at the gym. I got into a war when I was running with this guy next to me, so you know I'm pretty chill. You know how it goes. You increase your speed by 2, then he goes 2, and then you're like, fuck this ninja, and then you like increase the incline, and then like, take that, bitch, and then he goes faster. And then in my head, I'm like, I'm better than you, and yeah, dude. This is as professional as I'm gonna get ever, man. If this all fails, I'll become a liquor store owner, and I'll just chill there and make beats all day. Probably get it in Hollywood too, so that way if ever like Drake walks in, I can tell him, "Hey Drake, I'm making a song. What? Guess what key? A minor. Oh, you bitch." I am sick, fool. I got the cold, man. What is this little button? Golden buzzer locked. Invite friends to unlock it. Are these guys trying to... Fuck these fools. I invited the stream. All right, let's see. So I appreciate you guys being here. You could watch Chris Lake live at Omnia Las Vegas in a pool full of piss, but you guys decided to join me today, so I appreciate that. You guys are cool. Being too nice, Chris. Yeah, dude, but you always have to go. You always feel better. So I tell these like sleep deprived producers sometimes when we're like doing sessions, I'm like, go to the gym, bro. If you didn't sleep good, you'll feel a lot better. Like I know it feels counterintuitive, but you always feel a lot better. But yeah, okay. We got the let me make sure everything's lining up. Okay, let me see, Chris. Yeah. It's a little tab though. That's the thing. There we go. Let me just set this up, fam. You guys keep submitting. Might be just assume. There we go. I knew I wasn't that blind. Okay. Let's see. Cool. Them. Exactly. Them. Okay. Let me see. Put this full here. Okay. Let's get started today. See what we got. Keep me alive. That's really nice. Like it so far. Very weak bass. I hope you're gonna support it because That bass is it's 1 pound away from being considered anorexic or a skeleton, dog. But yeah, that bass needs more love, more mids. That's the vibe I'm getting. Other than that, pretty good. Kick might be a little too loud too, but Thomas back on the ketamine again or what? Feels like the vocal very raw sounding compared to everything else. Feels like you gotta add reverb delay to it, make it fit the theme more. The landscape, I would say hire Mexicans, but they're in the landscaping business of grass and plants, and you need like another type of Mexican to landscape the shit out of this, or do it yourself. They sell lawnmowers and shit, aka reverb delay. That vocal just feels way too raw. When it came in, I was just like, it doesn't fit the vibe. It also gets lost. I would try pitching it up, widening it, processing further on it, okay? That's like my intuition call. +7, right? Get it sounding more chipmunky or AI-ish would be another way of saying that. High formants so that you don't lose the original tone of the vocal, but now it gets like a higher register. All right, here we go. Ba 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 ma 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 ba ma 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 ba na ma ma ma. I don't like the rhythm, but I like the vibe. There's some weird rhythms going on in there with the chords. Whatever I sang before, that's what I expected. You did something different, and while music should be unpredictable, when it's done in a good way, it will definitely make people go, but this unpredictable here, it feels like I was expecting Buffalo Wild Wings, and this fucker came with Subway, and I'm just like, Yeah, cool. All I gotta say on that one, really nice Kitama vibe, whatever that style is. Drums sound dope. But for me, those are the big things. The Reese, the vocal getting lost in that break, and the drop rhythm on the chord patterns. But nonetheless, pretty good, man. Good idea. You got it. All right, we got Chris, Cyanide. Fast forward. This guy's getting a fucking blowjob or something, I think. Whoops, sorry. Nice stutter vocal. I like that. The guy before, this is how your vocal should sound, but higher pitched. And make the vocal pop out more, Chris, if you can. Want more from the drums, not getting it. Drums are like the biggest kind of room for improvement. He's smart. He's smart if if he would stop staring at the ceiling and thinking about vaginas, you know, like he's smart. If he tried, no shit. That's what the teachers always said. But yeah, this is good. Just drums feel like more like, see the previous song, I want to grab the drums and bring them here. And then I want to grab the to the No, don't do that. Doesn't add anything. It just feels like you're insecure. Don't do that. Maybe if you go all the way with it, but you know, it's like you're gonna shoot your shot. You're like, hi, and then the girl looks at you weird, and you just walk away. Like, arrangement feels weird. Force doesn't. It's not flowing. I'm like, okay. Okay, here we go. Put some reverb on the clap. Make it feel like we're in the break. Landscape it. Kind of comment sounds generic. Good song, but placed is, I get it, placed is safe, but what the fuck do you guys want to hear over it? Like, do you want to hear some acid, some fucking, like, what would make this less safe? A fucking gun? What, he needs to put fucking, what, like a rap vocal over this going, fuck the police, you know? What would make it less safe? Playing the song in Compton, maybe? I don't know, man. Just tell him it sounds gay, that's all. That's what you guys are saying at this point. I think it feels empty. I think you got the ingredients right. I just think you got the trying to sound smart here. Proportions wrong. The amount wrong. Right now, I'll tell you how I feel. I feel like the bass is overwhelming everything too much on the drop, which puts your synths in the back. Number two, when they're saying play it safe, like I get it, it's playing safe, but tell me why. No one can ever tell me the why. And I'll tell you why he's playing it safe, because the drums sound stock. And if the drums were like the song before, the MIG song, like I think it wouldn't sound so safe. The other thing too, once I think you fix that, you get the right drums in here, it's gonna be a lot better. And for God's sakes, he has an Indian vocal in this. That ain't safe. So yeah, I think other than that, I said everything. The flow of the arrangement feels good until I get to this little portion here. Then it feels a little like, what's going on? From there, the build, more effects. And then the drop, said what I had to say. But yeah, some good ideas there. I like that second drop a lot more. Love the vocal chop lead as well. And it is what it is. And they're always busy. Well, you can do the feedback stream, or if you're shy, you can book a one-on-one with me, and like we'll get it. Trust me. Or my ones-on-ones. Not to brag my own horn, but I've met people that pay $6,000 for like a course, and I'm just like, why the fuck did you? I don't tell them that, but at the end of it, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, because it just feels like they were taught bullshit or something. But point being, whatever, it's all subjective. But you know, experience is always the number one thing I feel people need to understand. It's going to give that knowledge you acquire. But $6,000 for a course, I'm so sorry if you're in here. God fucking damn it. Like, God fucking damn it. See, like, don't pay $6,000. That bass already sounds fucked. Weird. Playing some weird stuff, right? Like, I'm honest. Shit. But prove me wrong. I'm always open to getting proved wrong with this, you know? Like, this already sounds weird. Oh, you guys went to Icon? I used to get a lot of you guys for one-on-ones, and well, everyone had their own like experience with it. Some people liked it. Some people thought they didn't get what they were supposed to get. Some people didn't like how it was not focused on what they wanted to make, all this shit. And I would always teach them good shit, you know? Shit I thought was basic, to be fair, but again, that's why I even made a video back in the day. Fuck, I made a video where I said fuck. I was throwing shit at Icon because 28 grand, bro, like 30 grand. I think that's how much he charged. But I'm Mexican. I come from the hood, so to us, that just sounds preposterous. Not fuck. It just sounds weird to pay like that much for music school. You know, especially when you got YouTube and all that. I get it. It's not compiled and nicely structured, but I'd rather do YouTube, learn as much as I can, and then hire someone for an hour, maybe once a month, to help bring that information to what I want to make, my vision. Also, don't book a one-on-one if you don't know what you want to make, because it's a waste of your money. If you know what you want to make and you just don't know how to get there, or maybe you're almost there but you're missing something, then I think that's when those one-on-ones are always the best. And you know, I'd go to Kick and Bass and hire West End to teach me how to do something maybe I'm trying to get that he does, right? Or like who else does one-on-ones? Yeah, that, like, you know, I would want to learn from them and shit, you know? Like, it's things always, like specifics, because you know, at the end of the day, creativity, it has to come from you. But if you're trying to achieve something creative and you just can't get it, it's always, again, a one-on-one will always be better than paying $28,000 because you don't, you know, you're confused on what to learn. You got chat, have it compile a list, you know? Fuck, I was the last advanced class to get through. I felt so bad for the motherfuckers who got screwed at the end. I feel like taking elements from music, that's how your preferred genre makes you start. It does. It does, I agree. Yesterday I was doing what do you call it? Hip hop guitar, and it came up with a pretty decent idea that sounded dope. But yeah, you know, Baker, maybe he has synth though, but I don't know if he's if you can hire him for a one-on-one. But even then, I feel like you've seen enough videos of Josh Baker to know his workflow with stuff, right? And it's like, if you do a one-on-one, what are you trying to get out of it? Because if you're gonna have him try to do something you want to do, then yeah, maybe that's not the best investment, right? It's gonna come down to what understanding what you need from that individuals, unless you're asking him for advice on his hair, right? Like, because I've seen a lot of Josh Baker's videos on YouTube as well as Syntho, and it's cool. You have to see the process of it, right? Anyways, this bass is not it. I don't even want to hear it. Arrangement feels cool, I would say. I just, again, like, you did it, boo. That's cool. That's your taste. You have taste. I have taste. I don't like this because of my taste. I feel like it's a bit too yeah, it just sound like the moment I hit play, I would have hit next on Spotify, right? But that's the beautiful thing about music. It's subjective, you know, and being able to understand, like, not everyone's gonna like your music. Not everyone's gonna like you. That's part of it, and you have to accept it, because when you accept it, you get so much power out of it. This is okay. I'm not a fan of it. Again, I already said, because of my distaste with the bass, which is most of the song. The notes it's playing is what's really drawing me away, and also the sound design of it in general is what's taken away from it. I just don't feel like it comes good together and shit. But again, you finish something, it's a demo. If you're proud of it and you put it on your name, you're like, this is my fucking song, then that's really all you can ask for, man. You know? Can't force me to like this shit if I don't like it, you know? All right, Aaliyah, Try Again, James Dusk remix. Finally, someone's remixing Aaliyah. I've been like, dude. 28K could buy you a DJ. Yeah, I agree with that to an extent. I feel like if 28K, hire yourself a Brazilian or Indian producer, pay them $100 per track, and then just market it properly and play the business game of it, for sure could get a career going, man.
What would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again if I hesitate to let you in? No,
I already like this.
Or play a role.
Aaliyah's Aaliyah, bro. She's so good. Died too young.
Or play me off, or would you stay off?
Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. I want more notes personally. Dun, 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 dun. Also, this build-up needs work. Not a fan of the bass. It needs to be dirtier. It just feels way too soft. That's the best way to put it. I like those synths though. Yeah, missing weight. Bass, lately bass would be dope if you have it. I give it away for free on my Instagram. I actually hit up some dude and he's a fucking dumbass because he also sent me a picture of his feet, but I put it on my Instagram. You can comment lately or some shit on it, and AI version of me will send it to you. I would use that bass over this one. More weight. Main reason is it's too soft on it. And there's a feeling of me wanting more when I hear the drop, right? And I'm pretty sure it's the bass. A dong could work too. You into me, but I can't let it go so easily. Not till I see what this could be eternity or just a week. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. How we go? Okay. All right. I see you fucking blue balling me. All right. You better relieve this blue ball. Because if you don't relieve this blue ball, you already know how it goes, bro. You already know how it goes. I ain't gonna text that bitch back. Listen. I agreed. But here we go. Need more here. Bye. Yeah, that needs a lot more of this. I would say atmosphere, pads, chords, something. Like, try shit out. But yeah, I like it. You relieve the blue balls good. I think that was a really good unpredictable move you did there, right? That was tension filled. Like I wasn't expecting that, but I didn't go when you did it. So that was sick. But definitely take it up a notch. Pads, atmosphere, make it feel like reverb automation, filter shit, unfiltered shit. You know, get some movement in there. But yeah, I like this one a lot. I think it has a lot of potential, the remix, man. First matter of business, change the fucking bass, and maybe it has to go down an octave. Maybe it doesn't, just depends. If you like the way it sounds at a higher octave, put a sub. I just bought Subculture from Baby Audio. Usually I hate Baby Audio. First, the name, Baby Audio. I don't feel badass using their plugins. And second, I bought like their techno drum machine, which sucked fucking ass. I think that's why they don't like me, because I told them this shit sucks ass. But their new plugin Subculture is actually pretty good. I tried it yesterday and it definitely impressed me. So good, touche, Baby Audio. Just change the fucking name, man. You know, to Bomb Ass Audio or Devil Audio. You know, or fucking, you know, like what else would be good? You know, like, you know, Cracking Bitches Audio, something like that. It's just Baby Audio, like it's a fucking what. The Devil Audio, dog. I'm telling you, bro. Maybe Gooner audio. I don't think there's anything wrong with gooning, dude. People are crazy, dog. When you have a little bit of anxiety, gooning's fine. If you went to the gym, though. My main thing is that lead. It's cool, but it's too cheesy sounding. I would say, is there any way to make that lead sound more, just a lot more proper, less EDM-y, less gay, like, to be fair. Like, it just sounds like it could be a lot dirtier, more composed. I like the bass pattern. That's good bass pattern. Yes. Yeah, I like bass shots on top of the bass. That's one thing I've been doing is studying, like G-Pol, Polinsky, that motherfucking Russian yeah, Polinsky, that's whatever his name is. I like his song, one of his songs. And going, why does this work, right? And it's like you have the bass pattern, but what they do a lot is bass shots on top of the bass pattern. So you kind of do it a few times here and there. You need a lot more, I would say. Just accent the bass. You could either, one, make the sounds yourself or just go through presets, you know? This is where the ballers like shine because they got Nexus, and then they got Faceplant, and then they got the presets from all 5 for Faceplant, and then they got fucking like Don Diablo's fucking hairy ass fucking white head. What happened? But being like, yeah, you could go through presets and find dope shit that way, man. To add bass accents on top. That lead, again, it's the big thing. It sounds very EDM-y. It could be because there's like an octave up layer on the super saw or the sauce. And maybe if you remove that, it'd be good. In Serum 2, you can go to the settings for the unison. You ask chat. And then like, yeah, just take off the stack, or maybe there's like another oscillator layer. But try that. And then if not, maybe put stuff on it to make it sound just a little less EDM. That's cool. Kick off your worries, see if I care. Come down, school. Need more landscape. I think you're Mexican. Grab vocals and echo something cool here. No, magic mushrooms makes you feel like you're in another world where house and techno rule the Billboard's top 100. Don't stop till morning. Energize to remove the boring. Lifestyle, feel the vibe soaring. Lost party, never boring. Ace of beams like vocals also fucked. AI vocals. Well, this is what it is. Lyrics funny, sing it with flair. Kick off your worries, see if I care. Beat, and I feel the bass throbbing. Dance floor shaking, moves ain't stopping. Beat, and I feel the bass throbbing. Dance floor shaking, moves ain't stopping. Glitter flying, it's a neon dream. Drinking hand right in the rhythm stream. Eyes locked, strangers become friends in this club. The good times never end, never end, never end. Nice. Never end. Automate vocal, echo, reverb on the vocal. Never end. Reverb on the vocal. Don't let it sound static. Don't leave it the same. But here we go. Funny, sing it with flair. Kick off your worries, see if I care. Like a nice siren sound. Something that resembles a siren would be dope there. Yeah, really cool track. I said what I had to say. I didn't comment on the mix because, well, didn't I just do this song? Yeah, I just did it. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Did I do Houdini by Kevo? Oh, okay, let me just bring that up. But yeah, on this one, that's all I got to say, man. Really cool idea. Mark brings up a good point. Maybe the reason I don't like that sound is because it sounds sounds out of key in a bad way. Yeah, Mark. It feels like synths are off the scale and not a pleasant way. I agree. It could be that. Maybe I don't like the sound. Other than that, cool, man. Keep at it. I thought it was a good fucking idea. And yeah, dog. Raw dog it. Lego. Okay. Chromatic remake. What to remove or do artistically? Okay, I'll close my eyes for this one. Also, Chris, I think I don't know who I gave feedback to. Like, if you send a Dropbox link, Dropbox reduces the quality by a lot. I just realized that over the week. I sent someone something and they were like, "What the fuck, Sen? Like, you know, you're getting worse." And I was like, "What the fuck you mean? Download the fucking track or something?" Because I was trying to figure it out. It turns out Dropbox fucks up the audio quality a lot. So send SoundCloud links, and if you send like an artist, like, you know, your fucking work, make sure it's not on Dropbox, or make sure you tell them to download it, because yeah, it will fuck it up. So okay, let's see. Oh, fuck Google Drive, bro. But yeah, I think I gave you feedback once where I said something like that. So just get rid of the shaker in that fucking break, bro. It sounds horrible in the break. Maybe just the open hat in the break too. It's something I do a lot in sessions, and it's like people go like, "Oh shit," they like light up. Yeah, I don't think you need the clap, or change the fucking snaps. You know, you don't have to like you know, this is what I don't get with many people, like especially tech house producers. I'm like, bro, change the clap to a snap. It sounds like shit in the break because the break gets soft and then the clap's like bah, the bah, the bah. You know, it's like you could change that shit to snaps. Maybe like give it a little break and come back with snaps or something. Nice. I'll just say it. It could be fine. I was expecting harmony change on the bass, like already on the first part of the drop. You don't do it, so I was like, but I like it here. Catch me or I go. Nice. Nice. You're learning. Hell yeah. I love that. Thank you, man. Shit. You know how many people I meet where they won't do this? They get all fucking like, dude, this drum code artist, bro, fucking dumbass. I was like, get rid of the drums. He's like, no. He's like, when I play this shit live, like people stop dancing. I'm like, leave the kick in then. Fuck. Because it's like the vibe. It's so sweet. But do you practice everything that you preach? I need something that'll make me believe. If you got it, baby, give it to me. Everything you say is sounding so sweet. I like the idea of that electro house stuff. Not sure if I'm sold on it, but I like.
say I come when I go. Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for long. Catch me or I go Houdini. I come when I go. Prove you got the right to please me. Everybody knows. Catch me or I go.
Nice, yep. Yeah, so the first drop, you don't move the bass, and I feel that's why the vocal sounded fucked off. So I didn't like it either. I was like, because the vocals are sang to something that is moving. So I like it more when it moves with the bass. I feel like over here, no reason. I would just allow it, bro. Fuck, it's a remix. It's a gay remix. Just fucking let it happen, you know? Let it happen. But cool, I like that. I don't know, this guy, I don't know, did you get a split scene? Oh. Yeah, you said it's a remake, but then I think you also quote the overall idea. Any suggestions on what to add or remove or to do artistically? It's a remake, but do you want me to comment on the remake or the fuck? You're asking me to feedback Nicky Romero with a Temu version.
Let's do this.
Designer, he's my friend. Loves his porn and gets turns the air. I am one. I am one.
right now, I think it's cool. I just don't know how to respond to this. If I were to make this an original, change the vocal out for like melody if you're not gonna have a vocal, and then maybe the melody can play on the drop too. As for the track, the remake itself, I like the way it sounds. My problem with it is that it doesn't have the 3D effect. So 3D effect is where like there's balance and a good sense of space in the song. This doesn't have it. I mean, it sounds okay, but right now there's too much in the mids, something that's causing this foggy feel to it, which feels like you can clean it up with an EQ, reveal a lot of space, and it's going to sound really good. And then from there, reverb, delay will really add some nice spice to this. Because right now, like someone said in the chat, it does sound a bit dry. But yeah, the rhythms sound good, man. Honestly, like it's hard to kind of like give what to do to a song like this when it's already kind of produced out because there's no space to really think in it. But if you did the remake and you want to make it your own, the obvious thing to do is switch the harmony up, right? Like maybe instead of playing minor chords, you play major, or switch the key, play like a minor ninth or a minor 11th instead, or switch, maybe like the melody can start to move. Dun 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 dun, cool shit like that. Big thing for me would be just to kind of go, what am I trying to achieve in the break? And depending on that answer, right, like I will start to craft it, right? So for example, do you want to get trancier? Do you want to take it more down tempo? Do you want to make it more spoken word? Do you want to make it more like melancholy or melancholic, right? Like just deciding that, and I think that will guide you on what to do because you can always grab reference tracks for those breaks. Right, that's all I really got to say. I think it sounds good. I agree with Mark that there's too much of something in the mid. Bass resonates maybe, and that could be what I was talking about, that 3D effect. But yeah, good, man. Good on it. Turn that into original. Yeah, move the vocal, melody. All right, let me see this. Melancholy Flower. Hold up. My mic wasn't working. One more time. Tell you what it is. Flex, auto panning, nah. That new sound that comes in, rhythm, dun, 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 1/8 pulse, 16 pulse, something cool, right? So if I have a sound, ba, put a filter, reduce it, add an LFO, ba, 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 and then you can add movement to it as well, which would sound cool.
Woman like a motherfucking designer. Word up with you and your lineup. You ain't got coca, you ain't got bricks. You ain't got shit, you can't even flex. Woman like a
Definitely sounds weird. I'm gonna say this. Sonics wise on the track. Idea wise, it's cool.
motherfucking designer. Word up with you and your lineup. You ain't got coca, you ain't got bricks. You ain't got shit, you can't even flex. Flex, 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 flex. Got shit, you can't even flex. Flex, flex. You ain't got shit, you can't even.
More release.
You can't even.
That's a cool idea. Can the sound do more? No, 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 no. Right?
You ain't got shit, you can't even. You can't even.
Yeah, that's cool sound. Just doing, pulse that shit. It's just odd to write dance to it, and can some of those fake outs, those fills that you do go away? It feels like you're trying to prove something more than create something when you do stuff like that. Way too much of it. Release on that second drop needed. Mastering of this, I don't know how the hell you get it to sound this way, but it sounds flattened the fuck out to the point where I was like, where's the bass? And then I found the bass, and it's an offbeat bass, it sounds like, but the track doesn't feel like it has that nice pump from the offbeat bass at certain spots, which is a shame because you want to feel that as you're doing everything, right? Because that's the groove of the song. I'm bumping it loud too, and I couldn't feel it. It's just so flattened out. So definitely want to look into that. Idea-wise, I like the fact that you're kind of like looking into the electro house world and using those sounds. I thought that was cool. This fake drop before the second drop. I hate those fucking laser hits you do. I was like, what is that? That's better.
You ain't got shit, you can't even.
Yeah, bro, like, use that sound. If, you know, well, I'm a sound designer. I'm pretty sure there's some sync on that shit. So use the sound like, here, look. Fucking, like, I'm pretty sure you're doing something with the sync, but, and distorting, but what I was expecting was, I don't know what key you're in. Like some form of that, or like maybe the filter on that sound on that second drop, so that maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Doesn't matter. See, I'm like fucking like that sound, yeah.
motherfucking designer. What up with you and your lineup? You ain't got coca, you ain't got bricks. You ain't got shit, you can't even flex. Rolling like a motherfucking designer. What up with you and your lineup? You ain't got coca, you ain't got bricks. You ain't got shit, you can't even flex. Flex, 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 flex. Got shit, you can't even flex. Flex, flex. You ain't got shit, you can't even. You can't even.
What the fuck? One more time, sorry.
You ain't got shit, you can't even.
Yeah, I would do something with the sync on that drop. Like some shit cool like that, you know? Like to respond with that lead. If you can do it with the lead, even better. But the sound design of it, yeah, that's about it. And then that's about it, yep. And then the I don't know if this is an ozone master, what's going on, man. Some of the drums sound a bit too over. It sounds fine. It's just like probably preference. Like, you know, there's nothing like a good fucking warm snare to like excite shit up. I had this session with this guy. His name's House Roll. I've been helping him fix up some of the tracks, and like he had this one where like I switched the snare out, and then I was like, oh shit. So then I brought Toxic, like, you know, Chris likes Toxic because that snare sounds glorious. And I was like, oh shit, bro, everyone's gonna be asking you where the fuck you got this, like, you know, this fucking snare, dog. Like, it's fucking, it's sounding great. Point being, yeah, like usually like just a good snare, the good mid lows, and a nice reverb or hybrid reverb, like adds so much to it. But yeah, track is great, man. I like the vibe of it. Some good things about it. So definitely just ease up on the fake outs, dance, you know, go in your room and just like, no dance, bro. Like I do a shit. I'll put my thing to go up, like, you know, my desk, and then I'll start dancing and shit. Are the breaths cool? I forgot about that. Maybe if they're quieter, honestly. That was my big thing with it. There was a lot of like so yeah, it's always, is it needed, you know? Is it needed? Or you're just adding for the sake of adding because the song's done and you're just looking, you're not like finalizing it, right? Okay, let's see. Let me just make sure I'm keeping track of this. So arrangement arrangement and mixing. Okay.
Don't stay up too late. Waiting.
Yeah, so that intro, I mean, if you can get the ARPs to sound better and like play something cohesive, I think it works. Right now, I didn't like that intro.
On a miracle. Some things ain't no to fade. They're moving when it's physical. Try to make it make some sense. But baby,
Are you increasing the BPM of this as you go from the left to the right?
this is typical. Cause I'm still a mess. I'm waiting for a miracle.
Yeah, big thing for me. All right, so first off, intros, like again, The ARP needs to play something more consistently. It was weird. It was sounding like it was like not break here is cool. The speed up effect, I'm not too sure on it. It just feels off because the whole time I'm thinking, is the ARP doing anything? Is it in sync? That's what I was thinking half the time. I like how you lead up to it though. I thought that was pretty sick. This is that was great. Build up stuff, but it feels like vocals really loud without any support, so it makes it feel empty. Like there's more meat missing in this build up. If the vocal is gonna be this loud, which I think this is how loud it should be, maybe a little quieter, it needs more support, too empty. But the biggest thing was the transition from that build up to the drop was not satisfying, and I didn't want to go like, damn. Like, it just feels rather like the bass, if we get specific here. Maybe comes in too soon. Like the bass is just lacking the meat and the balls to really carry it. Yeah, that's the big one. It could be as simple as making it louder. But I like the melodies. The melodies work. But yeah, that would be my first thing I would try, is getting that kick and bass where it needs to be at. Bass feels like louder, meatier. Maybe if you like the tone of this bass, adding another layer, cutting the lows out of this one, and then adding like a simple saw bass that is well-rounded, dun, 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 rather than pa, 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 the way it sounds right now. Again, it's just lacking that body, that mid load.
Some things ain't not too fake. They're moving when it's physical. Gotta make some sense. But baby, this is typical.
Thanks, Danny. You making the house music or what? Yeah, what the fuck? Dun 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 dun. Break. I feel like you're overcomplicating this for the sake of overcomplicating it, man.
Don't stay up too late, waiting on a miracle. Some things ain't up to fate. They're moving when it's physical.
Yeah, but I think it's because he's like automating the BPM or something. That's what it feels like, at least.
Cause I'm still a mess, I'm waiting for a miracle.
Nice. Pretty sure. Double check. I'm like, pretty sure. He's my job. Let's see. I like the melodies. There we go, bro. I'm gonna 128 it. Fuck is that bass at? Where's the meat of the bass at? Poor bass. was trying to get that bass out, but I can't even get it. The bass, the dun 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 dun, like dun 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 dun. There's no fucking like. There it is. It needs the warmth. That's the problem. Like, no, I'm trying to get the dun 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 dun. The part of the bass that's gonna make this feel fatter and fuller, right? It should be around here. I should easily be able to just go that and like dun dun dun, but it's not there. So it's one of those where like you gotta add it, man. Like honestly, like I can't even do that. Yeah, like there's something going on there. So make sure you get it. I'm pretty 100% on this. I've made enough melodic DMB with this fucking rolling bass. Like, you need that, bro. Like, dun 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 dun. It's a good genre. It's my favorite drum and bass genre, this one. Okay. Oh, no, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. And you're in fucking Cyprus. What? Come through. All right. Let's see. Well, assuming it's Cypress, California. Man, bro, you can't find the... I have stories to tell, but I don't think it's appropriate. I'll make another stream for that.
Bob your head. Come on. I love this thing, Eco House. Gives me that feeling, you know, it feels good. House music's been around for years, and it's still here, through thick and thin. It's in your soul, it's in your body. It grooves you and moves you, takes you to a place where you wanna. Soul is in your body. It's what I call underground house music. Yeah.
Yeah, just the balance of kick versus bass. That was the main thing. Like if I feel like I need to do this on the bass, just fatten it up, then I would try the volume first. You know, like there's a lot of advice going on online where people are saying like kick -6 and then the bass at -12, which is a 6 dB difference. I don't know. I'm starting to think it's more of a 2 to 3 dB difference, to be fair. But anyways, anytime I feel like the kick is too loud like this, it just feels like the bass should be louder. That's all. Or a kick can become quieter. It's hitting really hard, but like I told someone at the gym, I was like, having that kick rattle you like that feels off. Like just ugh. But anyways, Mark, who are you? Exactly, it should. But that's the thing. Who the fuck is teaching people to do -6 on the kick and -12 on the bass? It's like it's not horrible advice, but it always leads to the kick just being way too loud compared to everything else. So yeah, it's one of those things where I would just go like -6, and then lower the bass down a tad bit, but never -6 dB. That's way too much of a difference.
House could be anything. Makes you bop, but I do. Come on. Come on. 20th century is now here, and so is house music. It'll always be here forever. You just gotta keep it alive, man. Keep it alive. Come on. It grooves you and moves you. Takes you to a place where
Good. I like the filtering of the drums there too. You're like, fuck, dude, hell yeah, let's go.
you wanna be. You
It's
wanna
good.
feel yourself. Makes you bob your head. Makes you get in the come on. It's alright if you don't feel it. But I do. It's what I call underground house music. Yeah.
Those pads, more crispy, more, right now they sound kind of muddy in a way. How can you add more like crispiness to them is what I would say. But everything else is really cool, bro. Like, I love the song.
House could be anything. Makes you bob your head.
Yeah, movement. There we go.
Makes you get in the mood. It's alright if you don't feel it. But I do. Come on.
Oh. See, this is where feedback streams are great because that needs to be changed.
Come on.
Fucking hell, what the fuck? That is... It didn't hit the way I thought it was gonna hit. Boom.
Come on. Come on. Come on. 20th century is now here, and so is house music. It'll always be here forever. You just gotta keep it alive, man.
Too much happening here, bro. It's either too much or not. Stability is lost.
Keep it alive. Come on.
Yeah, honestly, this is really good. I thought it was dope. You're doing stuff right. Break, filtering the drums. Couldn't ask for less. If I had to say one thing for sure, though, is this has to be fixed, that little transition there. Maybe it just does the whole snare build and drops. Play around with removing stuff, adding stuff. Nah, I would say it's more removing. Wait up. Oh, listen.
Come on.
It's the come on, bro. No reason for that come on to be there.
But I do. Come on.
Maybe don't drop with the pluck as well. Maybe try just by itself.
Come on. Come on.
I think it'll drop harder if you go here, to be fair, because that pluck, David Guetta once said, anytime you add melody to the drop, it less power, less strong, you know? So I think there's some truth in that. Anytime you get melodic like that, it, for some reason, like the track loses that drive. So I would say maybe the pluck goes away, and experiment with removing the come on and seeing maybe a more minimalistic approach. Bring the pluck in afterwards, let the track breathe a bit over here. And yeah, other than that, really good. Honestly, really, really good. Low end, yeah, the low end needs to be fatter. The kick, this is what I would play with. Kick, maybe a boost on the sub, and the bass as well, getting more ball switch, either more mid lows or maybe it needs more sub too. But right now, for sure, I bumped it loud. The bass was not giving me that fullness I was looking for, and that fullness again is gonna come from the sound, right? So like for instance, this sounds less fat than this, right? So it's always styling that in, getting that deepness. You're an A. See, like that already sounds fatter, but still, I'm seeking like some fucking fatness. Man, shut the fuck up. Not there, maybe. No, but that's too, yeah, maybe do it there. Why is it low? Fuck that shit. No, this should be here, and then that should be one. Right, so the fat. What the fuck, baby audio? Oh, there we go. Maybe I might even do broad, dude. Like, slow, somewhere around here. No, I'm not gonna use no fucking stuff. I'm only gonna do it with what I know how to do it. But honestly, I'm being an idiot. Yeah, you could use roar. I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, I bought it yesterday. It needs more fatness, maybe like that. See, like that still sounds weak to me. I'm looking for that fat. Maybe it's because the fucking saw. I could also try maybe like this combination. Well, sounds like it's bass moving. It's just like fucking. Am I retarded? That's a. But yeah, mainly I would play with this filter. 24 dB for sure. And just try to get it. Oh, it's getting there. Yep, getting there. Fuck you. Yeah, so the saturation helps. Can use roar. I like this one. I don't know why. It definitely gives a shit ton of low end. Leave it at 0, saturate or something, but. It's doing some weird shit, but yeah, it needs that body, that fullness in it. Maybe saturate and filter, but definitely missing that on the bass. have a couple patches in certain where I did it proper. What have I been using to master? Well, what I teach people is if you're going to be doing your own mixing, Pro 2, this is where it gets hard to explain because I use Gold Clip. I've earned the right to use Gold Clip, something like this. Sometimes some glue compression for sure, either at 10 or 30, fast release, 2-to-1 ratio. Catch the peaks, glue it together. Sometimes we can use the sidechain filter so that we look more at the mids or not look at the low end portion of it. Sometimes I'll have bass room, like depending on if I'm struggling with stuff. But from there, that's about it. Because if there's some issues, you should go to the mix, man. That's how you're going to get the cleanest thing. You have the ability to do that. You know, it makes sense if you're going to be doing these long chains if you're mastering other people's stuff and you don't have access to the individual stuff. But I find most people usually cook their shit before it even gets here. Sometimes I'll even use the God Particle. For a lot of my tutorials, if it sounds really good, I'm using the God Particle as the master for it with Pro 2 like this. And honestly, I think in my tutorials, honestly, I'm not gonna bullshit. I think I sound better than most with 30 minutes of work because I'm not being a dumbass about the way I produce it. So it's just, yeah, fuck it. But it's because, yeah, I'm not cooking it. I just got particle, make sure it's in the green. And then from there, limiter up, Pro 2, and I can easily get to -6 LUFS without any fucking issues and without it sounding like it got ran through a blender, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all in the mix. It's all in how the stuff you use, the way that you level stuff, the balance of the song. That's a big thing, you know, just the right ingredients. You don't need to be doing no crazy ass shit to get loud. It's usually you're doing all of that because it's just not proper. You haven't earned the right to make it loud and you're trying to force it loud. That's the way I like to look at it. And usually I'll have to kind of like I've worked with people where I have to go into the mix and like audit everything because they'll do crazy shit where I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, I've gotten better as a coach, you know, because back then what I would do is I would just fix it and kind of explain it. But now I'm like, why did you do this? What was the thought process? Okay, you know, that makes sense. But in this situation, what would have been a little bit better was, you know, and then explain it and why it's wrong rather than saying this is wrong and this is what I would do, but more like this is why we would do it like this instead of the way you had it. Yeah, and then usually it's just, again, leveling issues, too much cooking in the samples, in the presets, OTTing shit that you shouldn't be OTTing. There's a place for it, of course, but when you're making something like a vocal and like you OTT the vocal with reverb and delay before it, like, you know, it's things like that end up fucking everything up. And then you start mixing to a flawed response already because you did that and now you're like, it's not popping, so I'm gonna make this loud and this, when the source of this dismay was just the reverb and delay on the fucking before an OTT, you know, like it's crazy. But yeah, that's the crazy thing. That's why we always have to be intentional with everything we do in the song and add and shit. All right, anyways. lows hat rolling, and as you build up, if you want to have it in the break, that's fine. But as you approach the end of a build up, try to remove stuff like some of the drums, and you'll find that there's no problems, there's no issues, and it sounds better because you're creating tension. That lead, maybe some movement with volume, make it a little less loud. Yeah, that lead needs to, you need to do something to it. Chorus, flanger, phaser, something. Try shit out on it so that it sounds more interesting. Like this track, when it drops, the bass, I like it a lot. I hate that siren sound. It can work, but it's just way too raw, way too upfront, and way too fucking basic and generic. So yeah, maybe find something like flanger, something to add to it to just give it that touch, because I think you're doing it sounds like a basic saw mono legato, always like, right? So maybe like a fucking flanger. Maybe play around with, I don't know, like some LFOs on the sound, like slow it. Free. Wait, fuck. Shit, even like FM from noise or some shit. I feel like it could be buzzy in this track. And even like maybe band pass it and like make it more of a thinner sound. No, maybe like. Some cool shit like that. This is where we get into. Like, I always tell people, like, how do I make unique sound? They said, I'm like, don't throw away the generic sounds, because that's the foundation of really good sound design. But what you want to do is you want to take them up a notch, which is you want to make them start sounding imperfect, remove highs, lows, apply effects to what we know works, right? So, for instance, a super saw or a saw sound, most harmonic wave you're going to have, friendliest wave to people's ears, but it can sound generic, so you have to figure out, how do I make it less generic? So this is where you start trying out different things. This is why you buy plugins. Like, most of the plugins I have, I don't read the manual, Main reason is because I use them, like, especially the effects ones, which are like Infiltrator and shit. I'm just using it for ideas on what I wouldn't have thought of doing, like via the presets, like just randomizing it. You know, like that's cool. Maybe pitching up on it, right? Like it gives ideas. That's the important part. You use Suno too if you fucking wanted to, and just sell it, make me a siren, and maybe it does something interesting that you can replace. Yeah, just try stuff out on the siren. That's like the big one. Feel the energy. There was a few sections for sure. Here, does that lead need to be there is my question. If it does, can you just fucking have it on one note pitching up or stabilizing? This part here is probably the part. Oh, this is where I was like, ah, shit. I'll explain why. It can work, but I feel like this is not a mixing thing. It would be more of a production mix arrangement thing. The do 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 is really cool because it changes the feel of sustained out bass on the build, right? You're sustaining it out. However, I think the thing that throws me off is how that bass still keeps sustaining in the fill. So maybe having it follow that and removing it and then adding it back might be cool. There's also that reverb, of course. But I think it's fine. This is mainly maybe the reverb that's throwing me off. Any way to get the snare to be meatier could be as simple as switching it out or adding more of the body back in. But other than that, like if I had to say, where's the mix at? Is it a perfect mix? I would kind of be like, no, but there's no such thing. But there are things about it where it's like I want to do it a certain way, like adding more meat to the snare, reducing some of the reverb in some of these sounds. The vocals getting a shit ton of reverb in the first break. Those are all things you want to manage. However, in terms of like just hearing it and bumping it loud and making sure nothing's getting masked and that it's at least hitting to an acceptable degree, I think it's okay. I think it's fine. You know, it's one of those things where like you could probably try and get it to sound better, but I would say set a deadline and then just go with the best version that you end up getting. Last thing I'll add too is the kick. Can you add a transient shaper to get it to pop a little more? More body on it without muffling it, and that's about it. But yeah, it's sitting in a nice place. Just be careful with the reverbs, because the thing with reverb is once you get it mastered, the song, and you go up to -5, -6 loves, that's where the reverb starts becoming very detrimental as it's getting pushed to the front. So let's say you were to put a little bit of reverb, let's say 15% on something, it's going to sound like you put it at 30 or 40 after it's mastered because you're squashing the shit out of the track to get it that loud. So that's why you got to be careful with reverb. A lot of the times after a mastering, like for instance, I think what is the Space 92's and Maddox's fucking track, like yeah dude, that reverb is like Jesus fuck, because you're at -4, like you gotta reduce it because it's gonna come up to the front. Okay, whistle, vibe, and everything. Okay, so next one. Yeah, exactly. Like that's where my feedback. I'm trying to kind of like, oh shit, there's a scorpion on this. I feel like perfectionism is a form of procrastination and also a form of like preventing you from releasing stuff due to the fear of criticism. Like every song you do, you should definitely give yourself a chance to get the best version of it in terms of like sonics and the best idea, but you definitely want to set a deadline so that you don't fall victim to just working on a song for like a year and shit. Like you hear people saying that, I'm like, maybe a month or two, but a year to finish a fucking song. It better be because the vocalist couldn't record the vocals or the take or just things didn't line up with the label. But if it's because you're fucking mixing it, then definitely want to look at that shit a lot deeper, man. You should never not release music because the mix isn't adept. I would say get the kick hitting and the bass hitting and maybe the drum sounding decent enough, and you're good. As long as it doesn't sound like horrible, then it's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect every single time. Okay, what is this, bro? It's a fucking scorpion. He's showing the balls at us. Feel like we're about to hear, when I walk into the club, this is what I see. Two models staring at me. I'm sexy and I know it. Right, the clap is wide. Ain't wrong with that. As long as it makes sense. Oh no. Ping pong delay. Yeah, it's always a lot better, like delays, I know a lot of you guys like to use the West End vocal rack. I try to tell people not to, like to learn it, why it works, and that's it. Because it will always become something where like when you use it in a song, it becomes more intentional. Not saying he used it, but like just giving an idea real quick. Like, yo, pegas, te quiero, culiar, and then like he's doing that ping pong echo. Like I guess it's annoying. Like yo, pegas, te quiero, culiar. But I find like if you put it down the center, like it sounds a lot cooler, and then you can feedback it, and it doesn't take up as much space. Yo, pegas, te quiero, te quiero, te quiero, te quiero. Yo, pegas, te quiero, culiar. That sounds a lot more trippier and like more. I don't think he's doing psytrance. That was David in the chat, but yeah, like it just sounds creepier, right? Because it's like yo. It sounds a lot more more like if you're going for like that hippie vibe, let's just call it hippie vibe, like psychedelic, right? Like you could always do that, and then maybe like modulate the delay a bit with like this here. Yo, pegas, te quiero, culiar. Set it to time. Yo, pegas, te quiero, culiar. Yo, pegas, te quiero, culiar. Yeah. It's fun. It stays down the center. See, that's intentional delay if like your image is like covered up. Like why would you put a ping pong delay if you have pads and all this stuff on the sides? It doesn't make sense, from that perspective. But when you could do something like that where you can mono it, like it becomes easier to get the mix right? You start caring about the landscape of it. You become Mexican, man. You become a paisano, and then we accept you. We'll lift you up and throw you in the air and all that good stuff, bro. Anyways, continue this real quick. Hey. That's a lot of ping pong. Vocals way too thinned out, too quiet, not popping. There you go. Yeah, it's a weird one to feedback because I don't want to kill his creativity either. So the way I would see this, right? Like if I've gotten people like I call them the rich people that will come in with like this weird stuff. They're like, I want to make this into a song. I'm like, So a lot of times it's like just thinking about it, right? Like vocal Latin, so already in the head, what are you getting? Like congos, bongos, shit like that. Latin percussion, no duh, right? But sometimes you do want to sit down and think about it like that. Bass, very electro. It can work, right? Like there's basses in like Latin house that do that dun, dun, dun. I think I did it for the Seaver 7 where I was like, I'm gonna make bass lines for every fucking genre, or like the main ones that I feel the people that support my work make. So I made like these Latin basses, which that's the way I would take this, to be fair. Where's that bass loop at Latin? Right, like no. There's one in here. Yeah, like that. No. It's like an art bass in a sense. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. That one too. Yeah, basic. Because it allows the vocal to really like shine, when you use them. There you go. I think this is the one he has. Dun 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 dun. Could also go more on the indie route, right? Like indie dance route, like Brunello, shit like that. I don't know if that's what you're trying to go for. That might also be a good vibe to go with. Get some bongos in there, man, too. Me sigues el paso, te quedas atrás. Veo en tu cara la mala intención. Si te pegas al bajo, perdemos razón. Yo no corro detrás, baby, tengo mi plan. Tú me sigues el paso, te quedas atrás. Corro, sigue, corro, sigue, Fuck, I suck. I'm trying to line it up. So this is bass is too aggressive. I agree for that kind of vocal because it's Latin, but you could still have the idea, you know. And then the moment Latin vocals come into play, then bongos, Latin percussion, un grillo, shit like that, can work. I mean, it's that art base. So all I gotta say with it, all this stuff too, like you could have it. Again, it's just kind of like making the theme be more consistent, and I feel like that bass is the odd one out. Soften the bass, and then from there, if you're gonna do all the freaky stuff, ease up on the echoes and let it breathe, you know. Just do it without the echo and the reverb and see how it sounds, and then add it afterwards. And don't gravitate towards always using the ping pong echo. I think it's a mistake. If you ever want a white echo, you know, back to my like just like the percentage here, move it to the right. Made it on the sides. Yeah, I mean the pads that you have in the break. So like you have those very, like, again, I'll just say hippie. I don't know, psychedelic. I was a hippie once. Fuck psychedelic stuff, you know, like like study his stuff, soften the bass, and maybe do something like that, or a mixture of it with yours, right? So that the vibe makes sense, and also make sure the vocal and the bass are in key. And if the vocal is written to something that is changing in chords or bass, you know, progression, then you kind of have to follow it, or you have to pray the vocal stays in notes that are stable with that root note or the notes that you're playing. That poor kick has been massacred. Okay. You feel like that open hat fits the vibe of your song, or do you feel like it kills the vibe? It's my question for you. That'd be a way to do it, like side-chaining the bass to the kick. That's crazy. Open hat feels rather odd when it first comes in, so it feels like you could pick a better one that's more like, I know it's already like organic, right? Like it's a real one, you know, it's not sampled or made with electronic instruments, but yeah, it just feels like it could be different and it will fit the vibe better. Bass, I don't know why you went with a bass that sounds, your bass should be something like this. Like deep, like just this, and then you're doing, I don't know what you're playing. Something like that, but it feels like you need to go for a slower bass pattern, because like hearing your bass, it just takes away from the top vibe you have. It's almost like your bass is very aggressive. Like, also stereo image of the song, right? Like, ideas are nice, but very hectic sounding. Like top instrument playing melody sequence should be centered, way too wide, overlapping with the shakers. Very, very aggressive on them drums. Nice, I like that reverse or that echoed out clap. That was pretty dope. Yeah, so for me, like, if I just had to say one room for improvement, like, it would be the drums. They kill the vibe. They're very aggressive sounding. They're very, like, the track feels like it should be soft and, like, how do you say this? Like, just not deep, but, like, softer on the drums. You know, the drums sound like they got ran through, like, heavy amounts of saturation and clipping, possibly. And it kills the vibe, right? The sonics of it, right? You have something that's very mystical, very like dun 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 dun, but the drums are fucking playing like like it's like a hard, like a techno track, right? So I would just say, is there any way to soften the drums? It would be the big one. Like, for instance, you know, instead of going there, like finding like more softer percussion, like I have this pack from, like, what's it like, maybe this shit. I don't know if you're using this, you know, but softer. Like, see, like if you had something like, like smoother, more like down tempo-y, like this, versus, you know, like the super bright ones, it would be a lot better. But even then, these are, some of them are sounding way too like goddamn, man, like they fucking, maybe I just want, maybe I'm getting old too, dude. I'm like, it could be just me, because even that, but, you know, just softer. I'm all like smooth. All like shit. Yes. I don't know if I have, maybe not. Woodlands, maybe? You know? I don't think this one has loops. But hopefully that makes sense. Less distorted, less compressed, like, just softer on the sides, and I think that will help a lot. And then the stereo imaging of it also, and I think you have a cool track, man. I liked it. It's definitely a journey. It just, you know, it's kind of like, you know, like you have a soft track and then you put like rock drums on it and it kind of kills the vibe, and that was not the intent. All right, mixing of the track and the whole track in general. So I'm like, we're getting deeper and deeper. They sent a Dropbox. I'm just gonna download it. Send Dropbox, I'll just download it so that way we avoid that issue completely. But I like it in a way because I can do stuff to it if ever. Like, yep. Okay, let's see. Yeah. You see how that shaker sounds in this goddamn loop? That's the vibe you need in your song. Like, fuck the bongos. Just that shaker. That's like the smoothness that I expected from your song, but your song sounds like this. Here, I'll try and mimic it. It sounds like this on the drums. Nah, it's something like, fucking, which one would it be? Fuck. There we go. Yeah, it might be just too much high frequencies. That's what it is. Like, you know, and then, you know, just to give it like, that's what it sounds like to me when I hear that song. And I'm just like, it needs to. No, I'll get there. Maybe this is too nice. See, this is even nicer too. When even this, I don't know, bro. How the fuck you get your drum? Yeah, I'm just like, what you use is very important, but also the way you process your stuff is very like, it's very important, right? It's kind of like, it's like, yeah, you can go on YouTube and learn saturation and distortion, but knowing when to use that and how, like, so it fits the song, the world you're creating, is huge, right? That's how you create songs that when you hear it, it sounds like a song because everything is in the same world, the same rules are being applied, the smoothness. So, yeah, it probably was a combination of that, what I did, and maybe the master has a high boost or something. Don't AI me, bro. Don't pseudo me. I'm starting to get better at hearing the Suno stuff. Let's pray that the vocals are the only thing that's Suno. But if not, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'll review the idea of it because even like, you know, I see people using Suno. I use it here and there for ideas, like in terms of like I'll have a song. I'm like, I don't know what to add. Then I'll go on Suno and like have it like draft up some ideas I could go over. But even then I have to audit it to the point of like, I mean, that's cool. I wouldn't have thought of something like that, but that's not the sound, motherfucker. So then I have to go make the sound. So fuck it. Let's see.
Shadows calling out my name.
I honestly, I really don't fucking care. Like if it's Suno, to be fair, everything, there's still something to be said about proper songwriting and knowing when something sounds right, I feel. But definitely, you know, fuck it. I only use it when I've tried everything else. Oh, damn. Nice to have you, bro. You made it. Made it. I would reference like hardstyle. Like, you know, you've been doing the Reese here, so I'll just ask you this question. What would be more impactful here? The Reese or like don 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 without the, like, you know, the Reese follows that and then stops when it stops. But it could also be that I'm hearing a lot of Headhunters hardstyle and stuff. But I would have it so that the Reese follows the dun 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 dun. Might be more impactful. Me mandaste algo por el Instagram. Definitely be a lot more impactful. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. And then you go here. Yeah. But again, I'm not like a genius. It's just like what they do in hardstyle tracks. Here we go.
Hear the whispers.
That's Suno.
Hear the whispers. Hear the whispers.
Variation to the break, so you need to raise the stakes. If I had to do it, I would say the drop lead remix it. Keep the melody, but maybe like, let's see.
The whispers.
Bam 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 bam. More rhythm, more note, more so that the energy matches the drop and it doesn't feel like we just heard it in the break. Can also come in with another layer on that lead to like differentiate it from the break, right? So easiest thing to do is if you have like I'm gonna to promote my stuff because I actually have all these presets and they suck ass sometimes. Is it Paradox 6? Yep, motherfuckers. Look at that. Where the hell is that? Oh, there it is. Alright, so I have something like here in the, and then go one. I have some shit on this, isn't it? Oh, dude, I have you running through the master. My bad. There it is. Alright, let's say I have basically like this, and then what key are you in? And then alright, so let's have that, then another lead. Let me delete this real quick. Alright, you can get like a top layer on it. I can't play that high, I'm on my little keyboard. Right, but pretty much I maybe add another like layered lead that's up an octave or two from it, or maybe add a sound more down the center that is gonna like layer with it so it separates it from the break. Cool ideas.
The whispers.
It's needed or else it gets fucked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba 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 da da ba da da ba ba. You can even have Suno generate oof, us like chants. Would be sick. Alright. Yeah, maybe what you need is yeah, it's because I fucked the bass if I do that, bro. Alright.
Footsteps fading in the twilight. Memories I can't escape. Something reaching through the darkness, pulling me across the shade. Close your eyes. Feel the near.
That's weird because once you do that, the low end sounds a bit odd. Cool. I just need the intro and outro on it. But yeah, cool. That's all I gotta say to this. It's pretty dope. Melody's kicking ass. Yeah, you like the Suno vocals? That's cool. Yeah, I think it's just about like getting it, like getting the right fucking take, to be fair. But always get every song because of delivery. Yeah, you can send the track. Yeah, go for it. Disip is like, I said, bro, send the song, bruh. I forgot to remind him too, but we got it. Let's see. Going for tribal and Latin house.
Atrévete, salte del closet, destápate, quítate el esmalte, deja de taparte, que nadie va a retratarte. Levántate, ponte hype, préndete, saca de chispa al start. Préndete el fuego como un light, sacude tu sudor como si fuera un wiper. Que tú eres callejera, street fight. 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 Que tú eres.
I can't translate. I can't even hear it. It sounds like mumbles, but it sounds dope. The vibe.
Callejera, street fight. Que tú eres callejera, street fight. Que tú eres callejera, street fight. Que tú eres.
It was really good. Like Brunello in a sense. I like the vibe of it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, the vocal delivery is great for what you're doing. It's like da, 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 da.
Tú eres callejera, street fight. Tú eres callejera, street fight. Tú eres callejera, street fight.
Get in a street fight.
Tú eres callejera, street fight. Tú eres callejera.
Where's my perfect sample at? That's what I gotta find.
Tú eres callejera, street fight. Tú eres.
See, here's the thing with this one. It's always hard because you don't want to kill the fucking vibe in it, isn't it? Like, so it's like. It's very composed, but it's good. These might be too crazy, the chords. Most thing to add could definitely come in with like an eerie pad, but I don't know if synths are gonna cut it, to be fair. It would have to be something like like where the hell did I put, like, I had these like pads that were like fucking like, I guess, concept based, which just means I use the multi-sample feature. No, I don't want that shit fucking. That's too much. I might even try. See, I don't promote my stuff like that either. It's like texture, bird chirps. Yeah, I mean, shit. It just depends where she wants to take it, because it's like.
Salte del closet, destápate, quítate el esmalte, deja de taparte, que nadie va a retratarte. Levántate, ponte hype, préndete, saca de chispa al estate. Préndete el fuego como un light, saca de tu sudor como si fuera un wiper. Que tú eres callejera, street fight. 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 Que tú eres.
I like, out of all of them, I like the first pad. I like the string sounds on it, but it's up to you to kind of decide what's gonna work. Could be texture, right? Like simple as going on Splice, finding an atmosphere you can have over it, just constantly evolving. Could be another good call. And I would definitely, let's say you go the Splice route, like let's say just grab like atmosphere or something. Yeah, this the verse chirping. This biggest advice I can give is just, let's say I have that constantly playing, auto filter, like get some movement on it so it doesn't sound the same. Slow it down so you have like a constant kind of flutter. Can add erosion. Cool shit like that. The LFO plugin inside of Ableton, it's an effect. Can route it to a lot of things like the frequency, slow it down, and like you can also make it random if you do smoothen it so that it's constantly moving. It doesn't sound flat, because that's the problem with some atmospheres. Some people will have it, but it sounds flat. Oh, you go there. Yeah, hit up my here. It's the email. So yeah, I could do that. My favorites, again, just find out what excites you on it. For me, well, the string sounds excited me. The very like creepy ones. The Brunello one, or the minor chord G, A sharp, and the D. Also sounded pretty dope too. How I feel about that? I thought it was all good. Well, I like the beat and all, but yeah, I guess like that drops a little. I think it's fine, but if you really want to go for it, it feels like bring the melody back, or maybe a different sound can come in, something unpredictable that fits the vibe would be good. More mature sounding. don't do the fake drop, but that's also an option, right? To do that. This lead is cool, but is there any way to amp it up too? A little too shy, I would say, so it can get louder, right? Maybe find a sound for it. I don't know if you're sampling something, but if you are, find a sound that can do the same thing, but like have more presence versus being so in kind of organ-like, very like siney based. But yeah, cool track. It's just it's one of those where it's like there's so many options you could do, but I would just keep the initial idea of it. Brunello, could check his stuff out. I think he has some really, really good like songs that you can probably like get inspired off. So like I'm gonna move on. Down, dude. Wait up. Okay. Next one too. I'm assuming you're like this is inspired by Brunello, right? Like maybe don't do that, but here's the one I would reference. Or maybe Clown's Corridor. You know, but that atmosphere and texture is like the big thing. There we go. This would be like the one. All of that texture stuff. This is what I would look at for ideas, you know, because you could do a lot of that. Just don't get too creepy, I would say, right? Because that's creepy as shit. But yeah, cool. Oh yeah, let me get did he send it? Or did you? This man's MIA. He's like, well, if he lets me know, he lets me know. All right, let's check out this one. Yeah, take care. Tell Axel I said hi. Fast forward
When
this.
you make that coochie pop, that coochie pop, coochie pop, that coochie pop, coochie pop.
Balance.
When you make that coochie pop.
Kick overshadows the bass a lot right at the moment, so it could be as simple as slowing down the volume of the kick and increasing the volume of the bass so they meet somewhere in the middle. You know, like Fergie said, "Can you meet me halfway?" On it.
When you make that coochie pop, that coochie pop, when you make that coochie pop, that coochie pop.
There's only one place where we can go to see freaky girls doing shows, doing tricks to make us holler. On a given night, all for $1. Silicone breasts, all on the chest. Not like others, but above the rest. They'll do anything to turn us on. Some girls got it going on.
I like a lot of booty that's big and plenty. Girl, you know you've been had by many, so come and be my private dancer. I got some money.
So it's a clubby track, though. It works.
Wanna be with you. I get hard after seeing you. How hard? Hard like a rock when you make that coochie pop. Pop that coochie, hey, pop that coochie, baby, pop that coochie, hey, pop that coochie, baby, pop that coochie, pop that coochie, baby, pop the coochie, pop that coochie, baby.
Do something cooler. Something cool. Like, I feel like you could definitely risk it there a little more instead of just allowing the vocal to like Dude, it's
Coochie pop, that coochie pop, coochie pop. Shake it, don't break it. It took your mama 9 months to make it. Bend over and spread 'em, girl. Show me those coach's pearls. Click that button, don't you quit. Then blow me a freaky kiss. Girl, you know you look so cute. Throwing that coochie the way you do. Shake it, don't break it. It took your mama 9 months to make it. Shake it, don't break it.
anything that can respond to the shake it, don't break it. It took your mama 9 months to make it. You know, something cool. Like some personality.
Spread 'em, girl. Show me those coach's pearls. Click that button, don't you quit. Then blow me a
Like-
freaky kiss. Girl, you know you look so cute. Throwing that coochie the way you do. Shake it, don't break it. It took your mama 9 months to make it. Shake it, don't break it. It took your mama 9 months to make it. Coochie pop, that coochie pop, coochie pop. When you make that coochie pop.
This is some shit.
Baby, what you got in store?
Or some like little sequences, but like you can respond to it. It depends where you want to take it. I just had to Dutch KFC. I don't know, man. It's weird. YouTube's being weird today, huh? Yeah, call and response, risk it there in the break, and variation on drums if possible at certain key spots. Get the bass up a little bit more. Use a sub if you have to. But yeah, need to get that that low end to hit. Other than that, cool. We think it's around 80% done. I agree. Second, maybe play around with some sound, see if you can get something cool to happen. I'm gonna play this while I see what they want. Surf with the dude, surf, bro. Bunch of chicks just surrounding the man, dude. Look at that.
I'll be stable. Bay energy, low effort. Look at me, that's pressure. Bay energy, low effort. Talk smooth, I bless her. Bay energy, low effort. Look at me, that's pressure. Bay energy, low effort. Talk smooth, I bless her.
Very intentional, man. Pop that new edition sound, dude. Make it louder. I get bored here. Like, you're losing me there. I would just say go to the break. use the vocals there. But yeah, cool. By this point here, I get bored because it's the same. The vocal just keeps repeating the same shit. You come in with the pluck, but it's maybe it's one of those things where you just have to go into a break and set it up again. But cool. As always, man. Prototype, dynamic, and low end. Okay. Oh, he's gonna send me a Spotify. I don't even know. I think it is. But between us, Cashmere did use AI vocals for the new pack, so.
The crowd I can't describe, feeling the goosebumps on my arms. I couldn't hold a feeling. I better just believe it. Are you close? I can't be sure. I can tell what's behind the fog. I better just believe it. It's like I still can't hear it, like you know.
Vocals, I'm assuming it's not AI, but definitely a bit questionable on it. But I appreciate that it's not perfect.
Keep the music loud 'cause I'm rolling. See the lights flickering out and so gorgeous. I can feel it so close when I dance on my own, waving away like in slow-mo, like a slow-mo. Keep the music loud 'cause I'm rolling. See the lights flickering out and so gorgeous. I can feel it so close when I dance on my own, waving away like in slow-mo, like a slow-mo. Feel the love I can't describe, feel like the world.
I can't comment on this. I really don't know what to say. I know the mix isn't there, and I don't want to make it about the mix and shit, but I really don't. I've never made something like this, so it's cool and it's all right. I'm just like,
Hold a feeling, 'cause I'm just be dreaming. Will it break? I can't be sure. Keep the music loud 'cause still the lights flickering out.
that's one of the. I don't know what to say about it. To be fair, I'll just be honest. The mix, it's definitely not balanced well, all over the place. Stereo image of it. I bumped it loud. It doesn't hit. It's loud. A lot of things overlapping, right, on it. That's all I can say. I've never made anything like that. But if I tried it, I would experiment with the drums all being mono, vocal being wide. The bass itself, definitely not as meaty and stuff. Maybe it's not supposed to be. But again, I would need a reference to actually say like anything valuable.
Don't sweat just
about
because
it.
I love rap. Fuck that. Fuck that. Don't sweat. Fuck that. If the beat hits, I'm ready to go. Don't sweat just because I love rap. Fuck that. If the beat hits, I'm ready to go. Don't sweat just because I love rap. Fuck that. If the beat hits, I'm ready to go. Don't sweat just because I love rap. Fuck that. If the beat hits, I'm ready to go. Don't sweat just because I love rap. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Cool, I like it, but you have like a top bass. That thing needs to be nastier, right? The point you would even have a top bass is because you want to process it heavier, accent on maybe the bottom parts of the bass that you have below it. Right now, way too friendly on that top bass. That top bass should sound like down, 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 down. Like it should fucking hit. Like in this bitch.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Also, I think the kick is wrong, especially because you're kind of pairing up like a hip hop vocal. The kick should be a lot more like characterful versus clean, clicky.
If the beat hits, I'm ready to go. Don't sweat just
Organ should be a lot louder.
Because I love back up.
More like it on the bass, but that bass should open up more on the cutoff. Boom, 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 boom.
That. Double swag shit because I love back up. That.
About all I can say on that one. Okay, this one I have to go all the way, and I have made music in 6 years. Oh yeah, congrats! I make tropical house and then combine this and I like this. This is for me. Okay, I'll check it out. I've heard Kygo before, but that one seems more straightforward, right? Melodic. Check it. All right, I'll check. Oh, we'll check it out. I'll be honest about that. Let me see. I don't think he submitted the song. And I don't know who messed up on it, but I have to go. Okay, let's hear it. This. A natural sidechain already from the beginning. Halvard, automate the sidechains on and off. This sounds like, but I like the beginning of it. Yeah, you made it back. So, does everything need to be wide would be my question. Here, there's really nothing down the center. Very, very wide. Let's see on this. It sounds fine when I play it on the mono system. But, terms! Doesn't make sense to have that wide response. Everything wide means nothing's wide. Alright. Sounding very overprocessed, like was really just like mastered wrong. Let's just put it that way. It sounds very cold, lacks warmth, very matte. Like where are the mids? Well, let's continue. That snare doing ta 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 says it all. Like it's way too thinned out, way too slammed. Nice melodies like that.
But deep down I still feel like we got a spark that can light up the dark, even though you're now far apart.
Not really feeling the kick as much.
I can't let go.
Nice switch.
In my heart, you're still home. I don't wanna be alone anymore. Now you go,
Cool.
and I'll stay.
I'm not a songwriter lyricist stuff, but I would say like when she sings gonna go, I go far in my soul, like constant sustaining out. Wouldn't you want to have some variation to the rhythm of the vocal, the pacing of it? Would be my like, could it have been done differently? I find vocalists will do that a lot too. When you first start working with them, a lot of sustaining out the Really getting into it. Nice. Good melodies. Good melodies. Good chords. Just if I had to say anything, it has a very unnatural mix, which just means you are either experimenting, trying stuff out, which is cool. I would just say less is more. I would want to feel the kick more. Less compression for sure, unless you like it. If you're gonna compress the shit out of stuff, preserve the mids. That's where the life is, where the warmth is. Don't widen everything. You don't have to widen everything because it makes stuff sound very unnatural, especially when you start widening like everything, bro. Other than that, really cool. Yeah, all I gotta say, keep in mind it's my first mix. Okay, yeah, I know, but I have to say it, you know? It's like, I hear it. I gotta say it. Okay, cool. Good ideas on it. Okay, let's see. Writer's block my ass. You got a full song, bro. I can't find you fast. Well, there you are. I think I already did. Oh, that was you with the dynamic low end. Is it in key is the first like thought I'm getting hearing this. It might work. Let's let it develop. I feel like the beat itself, like, just recycle it and, like, make a shit ton of edits with it and, like, put vocals on it. Yeah, the guitar's the main thing for me, man. That's, like, the thing that sounds off, like someone said. Just pitch it. Like, maybe, like, remix it, but pitch it. Like, where it should be. Because I don't know what bass notes what notes the bass is hitting, but you could pitch it so that it makes sense with the bass and then have, like, a remix where, like, you know, I don't even think I have like a yeah, like
those ladies tell us because you're overzealous, play hard to get, and females get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily clad and showing body. A chick walks by, you wish you could sex it, but you're standing on the wall like you was pointing. Backstage function, high class luncheon, food is served and you're stone cold munching. Music comes on, people start to dance, but then you ate so much you nearly split your pants. A girl starts walking, guys start walking, sits down next to you and starts talking. Says she wanna dance 'cause she likes the groove, so come on, fat so and just bust the move.
They don't have those kind of guitars in this thing, bro.
Just bust a move. In the city, ladies look pretty. Guys tell
But it just feels like
seem witty. Tell a funny joke just to get some play. Then you try to make a move and she says no way. Girls are faking.
there we go. That's the closest.
Want a man who brings home the bacon. You got no money and you got no car, then you got no woman. And there you are. Some girls are sadistic, materialistic. Looking for a man makes them opportunistic. They're lying on the beach, perpetrating a tan so that a brother with money can be their man. So on the beach, you're strolling. You know how ruling. Everything you have is yours and not stealing. I'm gonna run something with something to prove. So just stand there, bust the move. Reception's jumping, bass is pumping. The girl in your heart starts thumping. Says she wanna dance with you, but the other time you want to touch you, bust the move. Bust the move.
It's like A&E. Yeah, it's if you like it's just a stock preset. It's factory guitar. Yeah, you can try that out. Like, it's cool. Just automate, set the bend to 12, and then hold it out, and then maybe play with it mono. I wouldn't have it wide, but I would definitely do don don, like E don don. You know, just that, and then like it's cool, don 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 don. But you can also have the original guitar do those notes. Just sample it out and like you know, pitch it to where it needs to be. Use a tuner. Yeah, there you go, E. So, and then A. And now I'm getting all dark. But yeah, try it out. And then you can use it for the build too. Maybe he's up on the distortion a bit. But yeah, it's cool. I like this. Just make sure it's in key. That's the big one. I mean, it's banging. Let me play it loud. I haven't played it loud.
Just bust the move. Don't stop.
Yeah, cool. All right. Moving fast, because then I get caught up in like saying the same shit over and over again. Oh shit. Dynamic low end. I mean, you got like a rolling kick bass. You guys made one like that. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, those are kind of hard, man. Like, I've had to do hard techno stuff, and yeah, it's hard to get it right. But just hearing this, the kick's missing that click, as IO Flagrant says. Because right now it's like there needs to be some contrast between the kick and the rolling kick. So. I thought I made a Congo. Shit. Because, yeah, you're in, pretty hard, can't think, is it? I'm like, I haven't used this in a while, but I'm like, okay, give me a fucking kick loop. Fuck it, that feels kind of right. Probably short in it, but Yeah, it just feels like you're in 752. And then, ay. I know I made like a rolling kick like that, but I'm just bringing it up to see how hard is it to set up. I was just curious because God fucking damn it, isn't it? You're in either E or C sharp, but since you're using like maybe that's the yeah, it's totally different. My bad. I thought I had the rolling kick that you have. It's just that I did like a techno pack, and like that was the thing I wanted to have too, was these basses where like you could just hold down the note and like sounding pretty proper straight away, but I didn't do a kick one. Yeah, so I think right now just hearing yours, the kick needs like the top part, you know, the transient part of it, which is maybe that. And then consider EQing the rolling like if I had to explain it right now, the kick to boxy needs that top part and then maybe some form of compression, because the main reason we would want that is, for instance, this kick, if we look at it, it's working its way down, right? So it hits hard and then it kind of starts to reduce some volume. And that's what is going to give you that punch and that dynamic feel to it, versus if the kick was a blob, it wouldn't feel that way. From there, your top bass, your rolling like stuff, right? Like it has to, like I would EQ the mids out of it or lower the volume down. That's the thing with it, because right now it just feels like there's too much mid-lows popping to it. But maybe like just fixing the kick, giving it more dynamics would be better, but I wouldn't compress it. I mean, if you want to do like if you want to learn, right, like a learning lesson, like, or like kind of have a, like, you know, like homework in a sense where like you can improve on it, I would definitely just use that as a learning experience of how to get a kick from shit to good, right? Which would be either compression, transient shaper, and maybe some EQ on it. But if you were just going like, I don't give a fuck about that stuff, I just want to sound good, then it's just switching out the kick for a better kick and going into sample packs, splice. I like splice in a sense because it has the popular feature on it, so you can use other people's decisions to aid you in finding a good kick for what you're doing. But main thing is gonna be to like, again, change the kick and get the good one. Like you shouldn't have to struggle when you put a kick in to make it fit. Like if it doesn't sound there, then it's the wrong kick to begin with. Not to say the one you're using it's bad or anything. It's just very retro sounding. Yeah, even the acid sound, very retro. Like the highs are muted. You might want more high end so it pops through. Watch, I'm just gonna try it right now. But yeah, this is already questionable. Yeah, like this is good. This is a good exercise here. Like, I'm just curious. Like, it's for me to learn too, you know. of maneuver sometimes, and I'm like, okay, what's wrong? And if I've done it before, then it helps help people out when I have to. But yeah, let's see. I'm curious what the hell. Okay, yeah, my work, I don't know. It's the things, like, it's always this. It's always shit like this. Industrial, yeah, possibly. It's not a lot better, more controlled. Maybe I'll try like oh yeah, I personally me, I hate the Ableton drum bus. Like I'll use it for maybe tutorials because I get it, you know, plugins are expensive and shit. Like, but damn, bro, I've never had good success with it. It's always like, you know, like, yeah, it's just never like, yeah, this is looking good, so I like that. But even then, that's not doing much, to be fair. Yeah, so on the kick, like you really have to clean this area up, the 200 hertz, like especially when you're using like 909 kicks, because I've made a lot of sample packs where like I'll use like analog drum machines and shit, and I learned real fast. Like I thought when I made a kick on that thing, it was gonna be like clean and like the best of the best, but in reality, they come out sounding like crap, and you gotta process them to make them sound decent. But it gives you kind of like a really good starting point, and what I mean by that is like it sounds good, like you know when you like record a video in D-Log, right? The color looks like shit, but now you have extra leeway to be able to get the colors you want out of it versus using the predetermined like color profile that the camera has. That's kind of the way I like to think about when I use like the analog synths for this kind of shit. But yeah, it's all about picking the right kick. That's why when you buy sample packs from like, let's say F9, Evo Sounds, the idea of it should be to get stuff that has been processed and cleaned up so that you can pick the right kick from the get-go. That's all it is. Like I said, that's more of a mixing thing as well. Like usually this kind of stuff, it's like if you don't have to do it, better. Honestly, the more you do like this, essentially the way I like to think about it, you're degrading the quality of it. So less is more. Like people will find the less they do, sometimes the better their mixes sound. So it's one of those things, you know, where like it's like a balance. But yeah, main thing is just that you got to get that kick, because once you control it, I'd rather make music to what I just did for you than hearing yours. If I hear yours, I'm like, oh fuck, I can't make anything to it, because my mind is just like there's no space, because it feels like everything's filled to the brim because of the kick, just having too much of that mid-low mud that is masking everything. Just crazy, right? Just simple EQ there, and it's like, oh shit, it came to life, right? And then I added the top boost, because usually on the kick, if you EQ there, you can get the click out more, and you know, dynamic EQ would be dope, like a doper, or it would be more efficient at it. But since you had an acid sound that was triggering it as well, like it just made it hard there. I feel like I already did this one. The AM PM, the energy, downloaded it. Just go fast on these. Let's see real quick. I would always do it on the kick first, and then balance from there. And if you have to do it on everything, then fuck. But just on the kick, it feels like it would just be on the kick. Thinning out way too much. But let's see the main idea. That's how I combine it. Like to smell clean. So idea is, damn, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, bam. I would say right now, too complextro. It might be able to work, but like just more composed. So right now it sounds like a random medley of presets that you're trying to sell me, which if you need a job, hit me up. But yeah, like just got to make those sounds fit better. So, because the idea, if we were to break it down into MIDI, is bam, ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dun, dun, right? So maybe one lead could do it all, but if you don't want that, you need to have the sounds work in balance with each other, maybe at the same octave. You could have the tremolo effect, maybe not as intense, but less is more. I feel like you could get away with just doing like maybe one lead where, like, you know, like I think like I'm all like, boom. I'm like, where's that lead at? Because this is what I would do if this was you. But I get, like, you know, creative differences on it. But you're doing something like shit, where's my keyboard? Like, maybe open that shit up or something. Right? And then modulate. And then like maybe one lead, and then you just add the tremolo at the end, so that way it feels more cohesive. What's Indeed? Oh, yeah, dude. Job market's crazy. Okay, and then yeah, so I would do something like that. Maybe you could have two sounds doing it, but again, just composed. Maybe that lead can go down an octave. But I like the melody, the MIDI itself. As for the idea, just be careful on thinning out the kick too much and vice versa. What kind of drink is that? Is that the America drink or what? Red, blue, and white or cream? Hippie America. Too much atmosphere. I would like to hear without the atmosphere, because it sounds like. Let me see. Sounds like you're doing. I even have to go up an octave. Yeah, these take fucking skill, bro. It's like almost like a. That, some shit like that, isn't it? Man, it feels like doom, yeah, something like that. Mono that doom. It's like a top loop, because I feel like the idea works, but it's all that atmosphere you have. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that fucking that lead, because that's the magic of it. But I feel like you just gotta retract back to making the kick bass work together. Doom, 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 doom. Get rid of the atmosphere, and it might work better. I was looking for something basic. There you go, I mean like that. Oh, you made that thing. Damn, here I am like trying to like rework the fucking song, isn't it? But yeah, I would just do like something simple like this, and then with the lead doing all the mad like that shit, because that's what's gonna work best for it. I feel. All that atmosphere is just masking everything. Because it sounds like a future bounce track, you know, like and then that's the thing. So, but damn, now that you're saying you don't have it anymore, I'm like, ah, fuck, never mind, bro. But I would just go make that, get the lead, like a saw lead. It sounds like doing like these ratchets, and then just with a basic beat, and then like push the drums. That should work. The atmosphere is just killing everything, and then you need a better kick and bass. Yeah, and then that's kind of fucked, man. Yeah, if anything, the strong part of the song is this. This is where I would like kind of say that's where the magic's at, because that is strongest idea you have. Okay, letter late, always better late than never. All right, so I've heard like a couple of your songs already, like every week, because you always like donate, which I appreciate. Stop saturating the drums. Because right now, the drums are way too saturated. Okay. No, I'm not gonna listen to all the submissions. I can't. It's way too many. So you have like it might be just SoundCloud deteriorating the quality, to be fair, because that sounded better when it played through it. So you do. I mean, that sounds. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does it sound different? Or am I fucking? Yeah, so I'll tell you like this. Thought process in the head when I hear this, right? So if you want to run over saturated drums like this, okay, preference. Problem is clap very wide. Right? It has that. And then the open hat also has a very similar tail to it. So they overlap because you widen them, right? So in this situation, I would personally like shorten the clap and mono it in this, you know, and that would be like the best kind of like medium, I guess. Meet halfway. Too hectic. Here it's fine, but it's very hard to hear the vocal. Like I'm focusing really hard on trying to hear it through all of this, which just means the drums are a bit too loud compared to the vocal, or the vocal lacks some forward momentum. Transition here. Very sudden. Not sure why. I could try out maybe like EQing out the low end so that when it goes into it, it doesn't get all fucking fat all of a sudden. So it's simple as like. see how that's. Very staccato-ish track. Bass needs to sustain out more. Good thing I made this bass. Very good. Feels like you need the low end. Let me help you. I think it's just this. Well, if it's, let's see, classic would be the disco. Oh, and then the second one. Okay, let's check it out. So let's see, real quick. Boom. Yeah, this is an interesting bass to use. I would hold it out more. Maybe bring back some of the. Nah, like that. Maybe let's ease up on that. And not do like. But I want to feel it more. So on this one, I might even optimize the preset for doing that. Or switch it, to be fair. Exactly you're playing with the bass, so it's hard to kind of mimic it. But if it's like this, because I feel like personally, me, if I was gonna have all that stuff on top, I would pick a different bass or filter this like so that it's more like this. If you want the highs, you can still have them, but I would definitely omit them a bit. And then the MIDI note length, definitely want to be lowering it, like, so it's not so. But I wouldn't be doing this like too short, like this, because it thins it out too much and you don't get the weight of the bass. And then this resonance is bothering. So in this situation, either accept the resonance. There you go, like that. Has to be. This sounds so much better. And then allow all the stuff on top to happen. But that's how I would approach if I were to use that bass. Like, I would definitely want it more like this, and then shorten it, and then from there, limiter, and see how it sounds. But you gotta be careful with the top part of the bass, because if you have a lot of that top part on it, like, it kind of makes the bass feel less fat. right? Because of the way we perceive like sounds. I read this book called like Your Brain on Music that makes a case for again bass is too open, lacks the fatness. We need the deepness, and also a lot of times having more of the second or first octave instead of the zero octave. Uh, increases our perception that it sounds fat and stuff. But definitely want to do that so that way a lot of the top elements sit nicer and you don't have that bass on top of them. Because yeah, right now this lacks all the weight. Just yeah, I am dying, man. I'm trying to like leave something in this world right now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like I would try out the bass like that just on the octave, doom doom doom, and allow the top part of whatever is playing right now to like do what it's doing. But it needs to have the feeling of this, because if I am curious if I were to do this to it, like just remove the low end. Yeah, that's a lot better, but still not happy with it, to be fair. So I don't know what this bass, but notice how I have to reduce here to get it to sound good. It's not a lot better. I'm still not convinced with this. But yeah, I want to feel that doom 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 punch. It's lacking essentially the weight of the kick and the bass. So this sounds flat when I just play it. And then from there, maybe like also sounds overly saturated, so be careful. Again, saturation, like enhance, don't alter. That would be the biggest thing. Alright, remove your low end out. Well, I like the fact you're doing stuff different than most. I think that's sick. I'm not sure if I agree with what's going on, but I like the fact you're not doing the generic structure most people would do. So you're definitely doing something different. Storytelling, which is cool. Emma. I'll try it. Talking about this. Yeah, so I would just say, like if I were to give you a roadmap, number one, don't saturate your fucking drums. I forbid you from saturating your fucking drums. You've shown me already that you don't have the capability, composure. You're heavy-handed. Don't saturate the drums. I think they'll sound fine if you don't, because they sound familiar. Audit it, get the weight in there, and audit the shit out of it. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of delays. Like, clean it up. be very like precise and intentional about it, and it's gonna sit in a very nice place. And obviously, you in the chat, you already have people saying they like it, and it's in this state. Like I'm hearing this shit going, what the fuck is going on? They like it, so it's just cleaning it up, getting it sounding good, and sending this shit to fucking Weston and get on trace amounts, and then get some honeys, get some gigs, get laid, and happy ending. And then fuck Emma, bro. I'm kidding that. AI Emma. Fucking got ghosted. All right, let's continue. Just a chat. Where did my Nero go? There it is. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do these really quick. Okay. So if I skip stuff, don't fuck me. Like, don't tell me I get it. I'm just checking the ideas. If anything pops out negative, where it's like life and death, or like it's all right, then okay. But other than that, it's gonna go faster. How does my low end sound? I feel like it sounded much better and stronger before I tried to master it. Well, question is, how did you master it? Like I've already told people, if you're doing your own mixing, just fucking Pro 2, Gold Clip. For those of you guys using Ableton, find a way to clip and find a way to use a good limiter, and that's it. And then from there, fix everything in the mix. That's all. Because once you start using stuff like Ozone and all that shit, like there's a lot that is done to it to an extent. And again, it's one of those things where like if you're already saturated in the song heavily and you like the way it sounded, why are you going to alter the tone? Why are you going to saturate it further? Like just transparent master, which just means a master that gets it loud to where you need it, and that's it. Don't use fucking Ozone, man. That thing does so much, bro. Like I'll still use Ozone, don't get me wrong. Like I think it's good. It's just like best way to put it, if I did all the mixing and mastering, the mixing of it, and I got heavy-handed with stuff and it sounds already pretty there, then the master should just be a fucking maximizer, dude. If you find like maybe you want to use a bit of the clarity, for sure, just a tiny bit. You know, if you feel like you need the low end focus, but you already like your low end, fuck the low end focus. Just go get yourself the maximizer. Boom, there you go. You can soft clip it. You can play with this, play with the IRC. Number 4 usually sounds best. The modern one as well. From there, you know, lower you clip, higher up, more transparent, boost it up. If you can't get loud to like 9-6, figure out why. If you see it's like big things, then probably the low end's too much. And if that's the case, you're going to have to figure out how to control it more or just take the L on it, right? But a lot of times I find it's just like the transients of drums, which in that instance, that's why you would clip with Gold Clip or standard clip before in order to prevent that, and then push it until you get it to where you need to without too much attenuation. The way I was taught was if you have to go over 2 to 3 dB of attenuation, you're sacrificing quality for loudness, which to some people, like Space 92 and Maddox, they did it, bro. That track sounds horrible. I still tell them to this day and shit. But anyways, yeah, like it's like, yeah, you could just rape it up there. That's what I call it. Like the way I tell people is you have to earn the right to get it loud. Okay? You have to earn the right. Because if you don't earn the right and you just force it, you will hear it that you raped the master, dog. It said no, but you still went. But let's see it. I'll let you know real quick. Oh, it definitely sounds flat. So let's see.
System just like that. Your face is deadly in this road life.
It doesn't sound too bad. I'll tell you that much. Bass has something weird happening when it does the on the top, where it could be like a easy EQ fix. Kick and bass definitely feel like they're flattened.
System just like that.
Yeah, so it feels like. Tell me, why you don't like this low end in your best words? Because there's one thing I might want to say, but that's about it. It sounds like Ozone, like. Well, I want to hear you say it first. I'm just curious. But track's sick. Honestly, track is sick. It just sounds like you have like your mix is fine, but it just sounds like you're lacking that low end. That's all. Like it sounds like Ozone did like a low shelf on the master, or with low control, it's like preventing the low and the sub from going the kick That's what it sounds like to me at least. But it's not bad. It just feels like you know I don't think you like it because it allowed the kick and bass to pop out more. It feels like. But yeah, I think it would be that. But if you're gonna use also, man, just yeah, the main lead, yeah, maybe he could squash it more. It just sounds too dynamic for like it needs to be more squashed. Yeah, if again, Ozone, just use the maximizer or get rid of the low end control, or if there's anything altering the low end, just fucking get rid of it. The low shelf, man. Just make sure you're not like you don't want it fucking like you're referencing with tracks that are heavy low end tracks, you know, so it sounds good. Oh, I'm just gonna...
Sexy, beautiful, fine ladies in the building. Bitch, I'm trying to make sure you all in here.
Okay. Yeah, yo, no L, take out the baseline. Hey, yo, my girl, suck in your waistline. Suck in your waistline. Too much to drink, can't walk in a straight line. New best friend, and I heard through the grapevine. Visa. Now you wanna go stateside, Libra. Now you think we the same.
Cool. What's the most important thing in this song, right? Vocal, bass, but shakers or toms? Shakers or toms? The toms, bro, are fucking like...
Inside fever, you look hot in the FaceTime Tina. You want to turn palm on your idiot. You want to disrespect me,
like, those shakers are fucking up the feel of this.
Go and float out the chain like a tuna. Tell her put up on me like Eva. When I fall about the girl I leader. When I fall about the girl I leader. Yeah, real bad me, that shit too bad.
Yeah, dude, the bro, like the toms is where it's at. I feel like those shakers are just killing the vibe. Like, definitely have a shaker, right? But does it need to be that fucking wide? I feel like the tom should be fucking wide and louder, dude, and like glorious and like have body and that, you know, like fuck, have the meat. If it did, it'd be sick. Like that's sick.
Yeah, I want a Latina, I want a Latina. I want a G like Carolina. We just split up, I'm playing, but I'm on, bro. Wait.
Those shakers.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, I think if I had to work on this, I would like get the kick bass and the toms with the vocal, like just sounding proper, then the clap, and then decide where the shakers go. The shakers shouldn't have so much respect in this. They're taking away all that vibe, bro. This one has, almost, like, it sounds oversaturated. You have a good ear, Mark. You have a good ear. Better build. Not relying on the vocal too much.
Que no se pega a ti. Que no se pega a ti. Que no se pega a ti. Que no se pega a ti.
What the fuck? I thought he was gonna have all this shit, but it turns out he doesn't. You're missing a main fucking idea, bro. Like, the vocal's cool and all, but it's like a 2-bar loop. You're not doing me favors, dude. Drums. Bro. That's cool. Tira better budget. Tira better budget. I like this. Old school Umet Oskan, tech trance, progressive trance. I like this. Fuck. This reminds me of. Let's go to his past. Fucking Umet Oscar, that motherfucker, dude. Shit, we gotta go all the way back, dude. We gotta go all the way back. Oh my god, damn. Reminds me of something. Maybe that will have the answer to your question. The box. I think it's one of these. I don't know why your track reminds me of this, but I was gonna say your lead needs to pop out more, like. And then the drop is different too. That's weird. Fucking sounds weird, but it's not badly mixed. Anyways, you have a couple of options. One, make the lead on the drop have more drive, improve on the drums. In the break, same exact thing. It needs to pop more. It meshes too much to everything around it, so like the contrast isn't there. Like any way to make that lead a little brighter, right? And then from there, the drop doesn't have to be melodic, right? Like you can switch it. Break stays melodic, but drop changes. And if you change the drop to on the drop to being like more techy tech, then you need to make something here. You know, like some form of tech based like drop. So what does that mean? That just means like more rhythmic, more sound design based, less melody, you know, cool sounds, techno screech, you know, like just crazy fucking, crazy sounds, maybe like you could do a lot of that, and then second drop changes, or you could have it the way it is, right? Like, but right now it's like the lead needs more high, and like treat it like a trance song. Maybe add a rolling bass as well. That's also another option. Like you're. So the 16th, or even the rolling bass will add a lot, I feel, as well, if you wanted to keep it like that. My big issue is that left side is way too empty, right? Bring your close hats from over there to here. Rides also can help, like towards the end. But yeah, what I would want to add is, like, let's say you decided to drop melodic with it. You already have the main idea, so you just got to support it and add more substance. So that would be like a good first step. And then from there, maybe you start to get into like other sounds, like instead of that now, like you get another sound and like a counter melody to it, you know? So counter melody would be the opposite of what you're doing. And that's all I'll say. There's more I gotta say, but I don't even know if he's here. All right, so P90, hell yeah, my favorite gun in Call of Duty, bro. Oh, hell yeah. Started from the bottom, now we here. My first thought was reason. I got it cause my high school friend said this is the shit, but oh wait, I forgot. Magic's music maker counts as a DAW. 2004 is when I started making beats with Magic's music maker. 2004, got the loops from the CD. You know the one I fuck with, the techno CD. I made some fat ass beats. Tried to use the EQ, but it was a boomer one. It had predetermined EQ settings and none. And now I am here in Ableton. I tried to cheat on it with FL, but it let me with diabetes. Now I have a doctor that wants to give me Ozempic, but you know I don't fuck with that shit cause I like to be self-made. If everyone's on Ozempic, what's the new grade? What do you mean how I feedback this shit? I don't know, dude. Like there's multiple ways to feedback it. It's like, you know, if someone paid for my time, let's say, and we have to get down and like, I'm not gonna like say this sucks. I would have to it's really kind of like just ask the questions, you know, like what inspired you? What was the thought process? Like, what were you trying to make? Because a lot of times, right, with creative endeavors, it's like I can't really, like, I've tried it before where I'll like give my own opinion on it, but then it just becomes my song instead of it being their song. So I always have to ask, like who are you thinking of? What kind of feeling were you trying to portray with this? What are you mixing? And if you're mixing stuff, where's the inspiration coming from? Is there a reference? Like, are you it's like, for instance, hearing this, I really don't know what he was trying to fucking do, to be fair, but I'm trying to find a solution, you know? I'm not just saying it's shit, but... Maybe simplifying the bass would be the first thing. Doon, doon, doon. I would remove the pianos and bring one of them at a time to figure out what works best, right? So the offbeat piano, and then you got the super low one. I would, which one do you like more? Which one was the first choice you had? And then we'll go with that, because usually the first choice is the creative mind, the creative part of the mind talking, and then the second choice is insecurity talking. This is cool. If we were to go with this idea, I would say let's switch the whole song to this, like housey piano. We could do the trap bit for sure. Nothing wrong with that. Can't keep repeating the same pianos constantly. Can we do something different? Maybe like have the piano sustain out instead of like doing the same sequence, because if you do the same sequence, it makes it sound repetitive and loopy. So you break that by maybe using the piano, but now having it play sustain chords instead. Are all ideas. But at the end of the day, that's all I'm going to say. It's definitely a weird one, man. And just do your thing. Just do your thing. Fuck it.
I saw the whole. Wait, don't blink. Come close, feel that shit. Hands up, don't act shy. One step, then I slide. Wait, don't blink. Don't blink. Wait, don't blink. Come close, feel that sink. Wait, don't blink. Wait, don't dare. Wait, don't blink.
Cool idea. But fuck, dude, it sounds, now you're making me like, I worked on something yesterday and I'm like, I'm gonna scrap it, because you're making me come to the conclusion that we sound generic as fuck. We sound generic, bro. Shit. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's a cool idea. It's just like Suno vocals, and then you got the Phrygian octave jumping bass, which makes it sound generic. That's all. That's all I can say. Now I'm all checking my fucking bass real quick. I'm like, man, this already sounds like shit too. Fuck. That's how it fucking suck, dude. I think I'm better on other people's music than my own, bro. It's like crazy, but I am curious. Wait up. I ain't got no master on this shit, do I? Hold on, let me put a master. I'm gonna play real quick. Let's see if we have the same bass, bro. I'm like, ah, fuck.
Just feel the groove and let the rhythm flow. Put your hands in the air. Do static.
Nah, the octave down. Fuck me and that. Octave jumping basses, bro. Fuck. Nah, it's not the same, but I think mine's just like hip hoppy, but I'll work on it more. Okay. Flores Van Dellen, you can't stop me now. Quality. Uh-oh. Imbalanced mix. Not bad. Very 90s house. For sure, I get it. Do something with the drums and the break. Filtering is the #1 thing. We heard a song in here earlier in the stream where they filter, and I was like, yes! Filter your drums on the breaks. But yeah, the mixing needs work, balance, but the ideas aren't out of key and it sounds okay for sure. It's one of those, again, kind of like ideas where it's like, oh, does it excite you? God fucking damn it, David. God damn it, David. Send me 6-minute fucking songs. Where are the drums? Drums! Nice texture. He's gotta speak to us. Oh man. That's good. You can get feedback. I'm like, no more bass. Stop the bass. That's better. Change the kick to EDM-y, like it needs like a softer kick. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Again, 6-7 minute song. I say on that one, that shaker, upbeat bass doesn't have to keep going throughout the whole song. Having like a part where it's like you stop at the desert and like look at like, and it's quiet and shit would have been dope for some contrast. But other than that, cool, man. It's typical David. This is a guy, he got mad last time, but now he's gonna Suno me again. I'm a feedback kid, but I'm expecting another mad comment. Let's see.
Low-key, I'm the loudest in the room, moving low-key. Big flex, but I do it kinda low-key. You feel the pressure when I breathe.
Vocals too loud.
You know I gotta keep it low-key. I'm the loudest in the room, moving low-key.
I would say compress too. If you got the Suno stem, right? Reverb, echoes, and stuff. You compress the shit out of it. It's gonna pop out more than and sound more natural than it already sounds.
Big flex, but I do it kinda low-key. You feel the pressure when I breathe. Why you gotta be so?
I like the wide bass. That is a really nice garage kind of Reese vibe to it. Dope. No, 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 no.
key. You feel the pressure when I breathe.
Cool. Does it have to sustain? Does it have to keep playing? Dun, 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 bum, bum, dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. You know, give it space to breathe. But yeah, cool lead. Some cool stuff in this one for sure. Mix and master vocals, probably the odd one out. All right, I'm gonna end it here. I have to. Yeah, I'm also very fried. Went through a lot of songs. Got to number 37. So, yeah, thank you guys as always. Every Thursday, 10, 11 a.m. start, and yeah, keep at it. Keep at it. It's nice to see you returning heads, seeing you improve and all that. Hopefully the feedback helps. And whoever, late Dan, no more saturation, bro. Stop saturating. Stop saturating, bro. What's his name? Who else is? Yeah, fill out the low, and I think that's the one I remember the most. Is it? Other than that, you guys take care. Much love, and peace out. Peace out.